I'm a pretty firm believer in superhero movie fatigue, but not in the way that I'm tired of superheroes. I think the superhero genre has a place in cinema. I mean, they make a ton of money and they cater to an audience, and I enjoy most of them. But that's where I have the problem is I enjoy most of them, but some of them are absolutely awful. And I think that's where the superhero fatigue is really happening. And the quality of these films have been decreasing a lot recently. That is until Guardians of the Galaxy 3 came out, I think refreshed everyone with just how beautiful of a work it was, only to now be topped by Spider Man Across the Spider Verse. Oh my God. We're going to start with the pros here so that you can hurry up and get through what's good and then go see the movie. First, I got to bring up the soundtrack. I'm a big fan of Metro Boomin, big fan of his other works and other movies, and also his obviously music career. Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. And now that the album's fully released, it's fantastic. You should go listen to the album and you should pay attention to the movie with how just phenomenal the soundtrack is at facilitating the pace of the movie and also really bringing you into every moment. Let's also talk about the voice acting. I love Jake Johnson. I love Brian Tyree Henry, right? Is that his name? Danielle Kaguya, Kalula, Oscar Isaac, all of them. And oh my gosh, when done properly, animated films don't feel animated. Every single one of these characters felt like a person, felt important, felt integral, and felt like someone on screen that you can resonate with. I shout out to literally all of them. Also, I didn't mention, I think, Haley Steinfeld. Either way, props where props are due. Phenomenal voice acting. I mean, truly, it's almost like to that level when you talk about superhero movies, like Bradley Cooper doing Rocket. It's like there's a person on screen. Sure, these are people, but it's animated and it's a little different. Let's talk about the plot. It's a work of art. It is legitimately a work of art. I I was blown away by how fantastic of a follow up this was to the first film. And I was devastated at the end when it told me that this was not the end. And I have a cliffhanger now and have to wait 2 years probably to see the third one. It is a phenomenally written movie. And I'm sorry to keep using the word phenomenal. I don't have the vocabulary to tell you how good this movie is. The plot is concise, but also incredibly detailed and nuanced, and every character seems important in their own way, and they always come back and they're on the screen in some way or affecting scenes just on what you've seen earlier in the movie. It is a work of art in which you don't understand where they stop being involved, and because they don't. These characters are integral throughout the entire film. I hate those like unresolved plot lines almost. You see a character, they say something, they a little involved, you get a little backstory, and then you don't see him again. Not in this film. Every single person is incredibly fleshed out, and you are immediately resonating with. Unbelievable work. Right now, I would probably transition to cons, but they don't have any. I never thought I would say that about a superhero movie. Um, and it is this movie's a work of art. This is legitimately, I think, one of the best superhero films of all time. I almost undoubtedly put it top three. This is the first 10 out of 10 I've seen this year, personally, and self-proclaimed movie critic. It is the first 10 out of 10 I've seen this year. It is almost unbelievable how good this movie is. I'm still blown away by just how they managed to capture something so unbelievable. I mean, the entire film is legitimately a work of art. There's not one point in the movie I have any complaining about. It is a 10 out of 10. It is a must watch. It will probably be what top 3 movie for me this year. Again, I don't know what else to say besides you have to see this. I don't even think you need to see the first one to watch this. It's that good. First one's amazing. Watch the first one. This one is just on a whole different level. And it leaves me wanting so much from the third. And I hope I can, get over that when it comes to the third one, not trying to have it, be dwarfed by the shadow of the second one. This movie is a work of art. This movie needs to be seen. You should drop everything and go watch it. It's that fantastic. I have never been so impressed with a superhero movie, and I never thought I probably ever would again, given the last several years. But Sony and, with association with Marvel, truly a work of art. Definitely the best movie of the year so far. Cannot recommend it enough. Please drop everything. Go to the theaters and go see Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.